Welcome, Leo, to your December 2022 career reading. I'm going to take a look at energies of the past, present, and future when it comes to your professional life. We'll also pull out a few clarifiers and also see what the universe needs from you at this point to manifest greater abundance in your professional life. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card as well. So, lots to look forward to, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, these are general readings, so they might not resonate with everyone. Please just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. If you're after a personal reading, you'll find all the information in the description box below on how to reach out to me for that. Please show us, for Leo, energies of the recent past when it comes to career, energies around Leo's currently, energies in the near future. What does the universe need from Leo right now to manifest greater abundance? All right, and we'll just flip the bottom of the deck here to see what's the overarching energy here, Leo. You've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, I'm going to just place this over here, Queen of Swords, and we see after a cycle that has felt rather burdensome, I think we see the Ten of Wands here. So, Leo, you're coming out of a chapter where you're ready to speak the truth. You're ready to get clear on what makes you feel burdened and what makes you feel lighter when it comes to your career. And you're obviously going to go towards the path that makes you feel lighter, makes you feel more aligned with your higher purpose. Personally, I really like the Queen of Swords. I know she has a bit of a bad rap when it comes to the tarot, because she's seen as cold, kind of calculated, doesn't really give in to her emotions. But I really feel that in order to manifest true abundance in our lives, we need to get clear on what is it that we want to begin with, right? Till we don't know what we want, how are we going to be able to manifest that? So this is really about getting clear on your aspirations, on what works, what doesn't work for you. So, very interesting, very strong energy to start off the reading on. Let's see energies in your recent past. You've got the Hanged Man. Current energies, beautiful King of Cups. Ooh, energies of the near future, Wheel of Fortune. That fortune is manifesting, Leo. I can see you've put in the work with this hangman. And what the universe needs from you right now is this beautiful Eight of Wands. It wants you to get moving, it wants you to build momentum. I will explain that in a bit. Let's just pull you some clarifiers on these three cards, and then we start to get into your messages. Hangman. Got the Nine of Swords. King of Cups. You've got the Ten of Cups. Nice. Wheel of Fortune. You've gotten the Page of Swords. Amazing. At the bottom of this deck, you've got the Seven of Wands. Literally, I mean, I think this card depicts it well. Like, she's just like, I'm just not having any more of it. Like, come at me, whosoever, whatever may come at me. I'm just not standing for anything that isn't aligned to my personal truth. Or perhaps this can also mean that, somewhere you're being a little bit defensive because you've gone within, and I'll just come to that with the hangman energy, where you know that this just doesn't serve you anymore. So, as tempting as it might be, as much money or fame or riches somebody can offer you, you're just like, it's just not for me. That's the kind of vibe that I get from this card. Like, it's just not for me, which is amazing because you can only dive into this energy when you've done the thinking, when you've gotten clear on what works and what doesn't work. So let's put this here. I'm really happy to see you stepping into your power, Leo. And Leos are fire signs. It's a lot of passion, a lot of energy to like drive things, to get things done. I think that there's one sign that really can manifest, once they've gotten clear on what they want. I really think, Leos, you've got that energy going for you. In the recent past, let's dive into this. I see that you've taken a bit of a step back. And this can also be, it's very, I guess, typical towards the close of a year where people want to take a step back and just reflect on what has worked for them and what hasn't. Some of it probably has left you feeling a little bit anxious. So the Nine of Swords is, staying up at night. Maybe you haven't been sleeping well in the recent past. You've been tossing and turning, thinking about or something has come to a standstill, or perhaps you expected greater momentum on something that is taking some time to come through. So you've been a little bit up in your head about that. The invitation here with the Nine of Swords is that, sometimes the Nine of Swords, it's more self created. It's more what we think is bothering us, but actually perhaps does not exist in the physical world or in the real world. So it's an invitation for you to think about, since these are energies that have either receded or are receding, just let go of things that perhaps really are just self created, limiting thoughts, self doubt, limiting beliefs, all of that. And you are getting greater wisdom here, because the Hanged Man is all about learning perspective. It's about getting a different perspective. Like, this guy is just like chilling, hanging back on this tree out of his own choice. No one's put him there, but he's decided to take a look at life from a different perspective. And he's also willing to put in the work and compromise for something greater, better, larger, which has brought you into this present energy of King of Cups coupled with the Ten of Cups. Um, so the tarot is made up of four suits. We've got cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. Cups indicate our emotional life, our emotions. The King of Cups is an energy which is very being up in your feels, but it's very internal. Like, where you stand when it comes to XYZ. You're very much in control of your emotions, but you're not really quite ready, or you don't think it's worthwhile to share too much with others. It's very internal, King of Cups. And he's a very mature king. He's got complete control over his emotions. He's got emotional maturity. He knows where he needs to step forward, where he needs to pull back, because there's this overall emotion of Ten of Cups, ultimate emotional fulfillment, family. You're maybe thinking about your career in a very holistic way, which is great to see. And I really think that this energy is so beneficial for us to use when we think about career from all angles. How does this impact my family life? How does this impact my emotional well-being, my mental well-being, of course, your financial abundance and all of that. So I think you're thinking about your career, or the energies around you right now are really inspiring you to go and think about this from a very emotional standpoint as well, which is amazing to see. I'm going to get you a clarifier card here. Can you give us one more message on King of Cups and the Ten of Cups? Though they're such beautiful cards, but I'm just like, maybe there's another message here for you. King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. There you go. You've got a decision. Maybe you're at a crossroads right now when it comes to your career. Maybe you're split between two jobs or two ways of directing your career, and you're thinking left or right. Sometimes the Two of Swords is also, where do you choose to remain blindfolded? Why don't you just take the blindfold off and turn around, and you'll see this, sea of opportunity around you. So I think this is taking you to this King of Cups and Ten of Cups, this decision making, or this ability to take the blindfold off. In the near future, we've got beautiful energies of the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can also mean a lot of online communication. Maybe you're trying to do something online, build an online business. I think if you are, it'll be really successful, because the Wheel of Fortune means that luck, fate is all going to be on your side. It's all going to support you. So that's really positive. Wheel of Fortune is also about divine timing. Things come to us when we are ready for those things. So I wouldn't rush anything at this point, Leo. I would just let the universe, reveal to you everything that it needs to in due course of time, because I fundamentally think that the universe's plan is always way better than the plan that we can think of for our own selves. But you need faith for that. You need to trust in the universe. You need to know that it's got your back. So perhaps this is a little bit of maybe what you've come across in your reflections in the recent past. But let's get you one more or a couple of messages on the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, again, is a card of communication, learning how to communicate, around things of like money, wealth, abundance. Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay, interesting. And we've got the Star at the bottom of this deck, which is a major wish fulfillment or healing something, or you hoping for something. And it's interesting because you've got the Hermit here, and the Hermit follows the Star, and the Star card is here to give you a wish or help you in a wish fulfillment. I think that you need to, in the near future, there'll be an invitation for you to come up with a plan, to strategize, to think about how will this star energy come to be. What are you willing to give up for this star energy, and what are you willing to put in terms of effort, time, energy, all of that. Four of Pentacles, I know some people say that this is more like you're holding on to something or you're holding back, but it also means it's a card of putting together a strategy as to how you're going to move forward on this. And for that, you need to, maybe you're thinking about an idea which involves teaching, because the Hermit is like the wise sage. Maybe you want to, maybe your idea is in ed tech or something you're doing online, reaching out to a lot of people and educating them on something, because that can also be the Hermit energy. But you need to just come up with a plan, and this wish fulfillment is within your control. But we sometimes just need to, cross our T's, dot the I's, like one step after the other, because what the universe needs from you is forward momentum. It needs you to, um, it needs you to really sort of dive into this and see where perhaps you need to take this forward. But let's get you one more message on the Eight of Wands. So remember, I said this is the card where this is the card where this is the card where you need to take action, what the universe needs from you. What energy does it need you to embody? It needs you to embody a spirit of being resourceful. Queen of Pentacles is our resourceful queen of the tarot. And underneath this deck, you have Temperance. So it's a healthy balance between going fast and going slow, because temperance sometimes means being patient. And it's taking me back to the message I gave you on the Wheel of Fortune, where it's all in divine timing. Don't try to rush something. When it is the right time for you, it will show up and you will know. You will know. The universe will give you a sign or a clue, and you'll know when it's the right time for you to act. But you need to start thinking about where can you be more resourceful. Maybe this is an idea you've been sitting on, and you know a couple of friends who work in this field and can help you out. Maybe you can save a little bit more so that you can invest a little bit more in this space. If it is about moving to a new job, or maybe it's about speaking with people who are in that company or in that line of work who can get you introduced. So the Queen of Pentacles is a little bit of like, I guess you can say she's a bit of a hustler. She knows how to work with what she's been given and then make something grand out of that. I'm really liking this energy for you, Leo. I think a lot is possible provided you're willing to put in the work, provided you're willing to let the universe do its magic in due course of time. Let's see what the Sacred Destiny Oracle has for you. One card for Sacred Destiny Oracle for Leos. What is the message you have for Leos right now? Power. Step into your power, Leo. This is a really big energy. This is an energy almost like, reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot. And by the way, underneath this deck, you have Healing Chaos, which takes me back to that Temperance card energy that we saw earlier on the bottom of this deck. So something's going to get healed and probably shaken out of your life, and that's very intentional from the universe's standpoint, so that you can really step into your power and you can really move mountains with it. It's like, like how lightning strikes, like maybe an idea will come to you that quickly, or a pivot, like you'll suddenly understand how to pivot your life in a different direction. I'm really excited for you, Leo. Let me know how this resonates. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comments box below. And once again, if you're looking for a personal reading, you'll find that information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. Take care. Bye.